Chapter 1. The Kingdom of Astranova and the Mission of Gionus. In the vast universe, where dimensions intersect and supernatural forces continually battle, there exists a sacred kingdom named Astranova. This is the home of the gods, powerful entities tasked with maintaining the balance of the universe. Among these gods, Gionus stands out as the son of the supreme deity, a beloved and valiant warrior who has defended Astranova from dark forces multiple times. Gionus is renowned for his unparalleled strength, his ability to control thunder, and his use of a powerful magical staff. However, with great power comes great arrogance, and it was his arrogance that led to a significant error. In one battle, Gionus overly relied on his own strength, causing unnecessary chaos. To teach him a lesson in humility and responsibility, his father, the supreme god, decided to punish him. Gionus was stripped of his divine powers and exiled to a small planet in the universe known as Earth, belonging to an ancient nation called Skyridge. Here, Gionus was to live as a human, enduring harsh challenges to prove that he deserved his powers and responsibilities. Chapter 2. Rebirth on Earth. In a village, Gionus was adopted by a farmer's family. They named him Thallion and raised him as their own child. The simple life in the countryside taught Gionus to love, and to feel the joys and pains of humans. However, deep down, he always felt that something awaited him, a mission he needed to complete. At the age of 3, when he had yet to speak a word, a significant event disrupted the peace of the village. From the north, a fierce invading army advanced, burning and slaughtering everywhere. News of the devastation spread quickly, causing fear and panic among the people. The king, recognizing the imminent danger, sent messengers far and wide in search of heroes to protect Skyridge. But all the strongest warriors had already fallen to the enemy's brutal force. In a moment of despair, as the king's messenger approached Gionus's small village, something miraculous happened. Gionus, the 3-year-old child who had never spoken, suddenly spoke his first words. His voice was strong and decisive, startling everyone around him. "Mother, register me to fight, and conceal that I am but a 3-year-old boy." Gionus's words stunned everyone. His mother, though very surprised, complied with her son's wish. She registered Gionus to join the army but concealed his young age. Meanwhile, Gionus began to change miraculously. Each day, his body grew rapidly. From a frail 3-year-old, Gionus soon became a tall, muscular young man. The villagers were amazed at his rapid growth, which made them believe Gionus was not an ordinary human but a warrior sent by the heavens to save Skyridge. Now a formidable warrior, Gionus was ready to face the significant challenges ahead. Chapter 3. The Battle Against the Northern Invaders. After being informed by the king's messenger of the critical situation, Gionus did not hesitate to join the battle. Though he no longer remembered his divine life, a fierce will to fight burned within him. Under Gionus's leadership, the villagers quickly prepared for battle, knowing they had a hero among them. As the northern invaders drew closer, bringing destruction and brute force, Gionus led a group of brave warriors straight into the battlefield. Without iron armor or divine weapons, but with courage and agility, Gionus performed wonders. He plunged into the fray with unbelievable accuracy and strength, scattering the enemy like a storm blowing through dry leaves. In the battle, Gionus moved through the enemy ranks with a speed and strength that none could anticipate. Each punch he threw knocked enemies down, and every step he took shook the ground. Overwhelmed by his valor, the enemy began to panic and lose morale. The battle tilted in favor of those defending Skyridge. Eventually, unable to withstand Gionus's extraordinary power and the determined spirit of the people, the invaders were forced to retreat. They fled back to the north, carrying with them their defeat and fear. Gionus stood in the middle of the battlefield, watching the retreating enemy, knowing that this was just the beginning of even greater challenges. Chapter 4. The Journey to Regain Power. After the battle, Gionus began to sense an underlying power within him that he had not yet fully explored. However, strange dreams and whispers in the wind began to appear, leading him to a distant place, the bamboo forest, where it was said that an ancient temple lay hidden deep within. Gionus decided to follow these signs, hoping to find answers to the mysteries about himself. He set off, crossing streams and vast fields, and ventured deep into the dense forest. The air in the forest became thicker, but Gionus was undeterred. Instead, he felt a strange power guiding him. Finally, Gionus reached the ancient temple, where time seemed to have forgotten its hold. As he entered, he faced an old god, the guardian of the temple for thousands of years. The god looked at Gionus with wise eyes and said, "I know who you are, Gionus. You are not a mere human. You are a god, a warrior from the kingdom of Astranova. Your mission is not only to protect Skyridge but also to combat a dark force from outer space. They are approaching, seeking to seize the precious resources this planet holds." Stunned by what he heard, Gionus listened as the god continued. "To prepare for the upcoming battle, you need to regain your strength. I will grant you the divine bamboo, imbued with the power of thunder, and the iron horse, which can fly and carry you anywhere in the universe. Use them wisely and bravely." With the god's help, Gionus felt his divine power returning. The divine bamboo in his hand glowed with powerful thunderbolts, and the iron horse stood ready outside, awaiting the new battle. Gionus knew that greater challenges awaited him. He resolved not only to protect Skyridge but also to confront the dark forces from outer space to safeguard the planet. Chapter 5. Returning to the village and preparing for the great battle. After receiving the divine bamboo and the iron horse from the old god in the ancient temple, Gionus felt a tremendous power and a heavy responsibility he had to bear. He understood that the upcoming battle was not just about protecting Skyridge but was a decisive fight for the fate of the planet and the universe. The old god looked at Gionus with pride and concern, speaking his final words before parting. "You have regained your strength, but remember, strength is only part. Your wisdom and courage will determine your success or failure. Use your power wisely and never forget your noble goal." Gionus nodded, showing respect to the old god. He knew that his journey was just beginning, and many challenges lay ahead. With the divine bamboo in hand and the iron horse by his side, Gionus was ready for anything. "I will not fail you, and I will protect this planet at all costs," Gionus said firmly. The old god smiled and then slowly vanished into the mist of the forest, leaving Gionus alone with his thoughts about the upcoming events. Gionus returned to the village with a new sense of freshness and confidence. The villagers, upon seeing Gionus return, were astonished at the sight of a powerful warrior, holding the divine bamboo emitting bright lightning bolts, riding on the glowing iron horse. Gionus did not conceal his mission. He told the villagers about the significant battle ahead, about the dark forces from outer space drawing near, and about the responsibility to protect Skyridge as well as the planet. The villagers, although fearful of what was coming, began to prepare for the battle urgently and determinedly under Gionus's leadership. Gionus knew the battle would not be easy, but he believed that with the power of the divine bamboo, his wisdom, and his courage, he would lead the people to victory. He spent the following days practicing, honing his ability to control the thunder, and getting accustomed to the iron horse. Meanwhile, news of the upcoming great battle spread throughout the region, attracting the attention of heroes and warriors from all over to join the army defending Skyridge. With thorough preparation and high determination, Gionus and the villagers were ready to face anything. The battle that would decide the fate of Skyridge and the entire planet was approaching, and Gionus knew that moment would be when he fulfilled his mission, not just as a god but also as a protector of humanity.